Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Leo vibes message for May 2023. I hope this finds everybody well. I hope you're going to enjoy the long weekend, that you get some much needed rest, relaxation, good times, whatever you're needing for this long weekend for Memorial Day. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for anything you do to help the channel grow. Yes, I'm wanting to do that, but at the same time, I've done almost 2 years worth of readings, and it is what it is at this point. If it's going to grow, it's going to grow, but if it's not, I'm still going to keep doing readings because I just like doing readings, and as long as I'm helping one person, that's really what my goal is. As we get into your energy, Leo, you got stuff going on. um, let's talk about your tarot messages first. So here we have the Page of Coins. Because this is a page, you're feeling, really out of your element, but you're learning. Okay. And so you're sort of starting over, because the pages, they're the youngest, right? They're the most inexperienced in an area. But that doesn't mean that they don't have knowledge in other areas. It just means that they're feeling sort of like a fish out of water right now in this particular thing that they're learning about. They're trying to grasp, they're trying to, gain the information, and they're doing all that they can to bring themselves up to speed. Because you see all the books here, so that's quite a bit of information, right? Now we have the Six of Swords here, crowning energy. So really, after, going through this tough time, trying to climb up this mountain, if you will, to get to calmer areas, right? Calmer, not water, because most likely, since this is land, we're talking about maybe a more even playing field, maybe more balanced as well. Because what was undermining you at this time is judgment. And so maybe you call judgment because of all the circumstances and what you're going through, or, it's time for judgment. It's time for some karma to kick in. It's time for some things to be understood, realized, lessons learned, that kind of thing, right? What led up to this is we have the Page of Swords. So some kind of maybe messages coming in, perhaps when you're sleeping. Also, so pay attention to anything that you're getting in your dreams is what I'm getting there, because we have the Nine of Coins. So this is perhaps working hard, trying to stabilize when it comes to money, when it comes to, moving forward into this passionate new beginning. But it's slow going, okay? Because you see how hard it is when you're doing the woodworking here with this. I want to say it's like a wood shaver kind of thing. Um, and so you're working, but it's slow going, okay? Because you do want this passionate new beginning. Now, your outcome here, we have strength. So this is taking, all of your Leo strength, which is the core of you anyway. So you're pulling from within you to keep going. And you are, because you want to have good times, you want to have stability again. You want to, perhaps if this is a love situation, maybe even take it to the next level in a situation if we're talking about love. So far, I haven't seen a whole lot about relationships yet, okay? But the High Priestess here, okay? So you are definitely using not only your intuition, but you are using the wisdom that you have gained throughout time to guide you. You are really, really honing your relationship with spirit at this time, and having a much more intimate relationship with spirit at this time is what I'm getting there. Now, let's go ahead and move into your shaman's dream messages. And the first one we have here, which is a 6-2, which is an 8, Willow of the Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. You don't see any treasures. You're not seeing this at this time. You are, trying to learn. You're trying to keep your head above water. You're trying to make it to calmer plateau, right? You're trying to get back to balance, back to stability, back to a place where you can relax. Because right now you are, feeling like a fish out of water is what I'm getting. Next, we have 43, which is 7. We had 8 there. We have 7 here. Overflow, overwhelming, plenty. So to me, you've got an overwhelming feeling right now with trying to really, manage all of the things going on, learning, trying to get to more balance, all of these things going on. And this is within you. Okay, I don't know the circumstances of anything outside you right now based on the cards here yet. We haven't gotten to that piece yet, but I suspect it's coming. But with the overflow, we not besides overwhelm, we've got also plenty. So when it comes to finances, when it comes to stability, when it comes to abundance, you are covered. But you're not feeling that way right now. I'm just going to be honest with you because I can feel your energy. Next, we have a three, and that's benefactor, grace, and generosity. So perhaps there's going to be a benefactor that's going to assist you, or this could be source coming in to assist you as well with the number three. Now we have number 52, which is a seven. So now we have 7, 7 here. Straddling worlds, wandering between realms. So this is you trying to get your footing, you trying to get your balance. Remember, we're talking about climbing up the mountain here to get to a firmer foundation, right? The Four of Wands here, foundation, okay? So we've got, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And what I mean by that is, straddling worlds is, you're balancing 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in the spiritual realm. So you are doing a balancing act right now, trying to get your footing, get an even keel is what keeps coming to me. Now we have a 15, which is a 6. So you've got 6, 7, 7, 8. And then we've got Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. So again, you've got that passion to move, that creativity, that power, that passion to get moving is what I'm getting here. And so you are moving out of a place of things not happening. You're like, oh no. And that's where the judgment came in, because you're like, no, this is not how this is going to go down. You're like, I don't think so. So here we have 46, which is a 10, which means we're coming to the end of something, right? We've got our root girl, the disowned self. So this is that, remember I said the 1 foot in, 1 foot out, balancing your foot in spirit, your foot in on the earth. Okay. So getting that even footing here, even within yourself, your light, your dark, your divine feminine, your divine masculine, even still your relationship with spirit again keeps coming through. And then the root, because the root of you is spirit. So coming into balance within that relationship, it just keeps coming through. It keeps ringing through my head. Now the other one we have here is a 41, which is a 5. So now you have 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. The only one you don't have is a 9, but you do have the 10. So we have Moon Maiden, new beginnings, and that's where you have the Ace of Wands there, because that's what you're wanting. You're like, no, I'm not going to stay stuck. No matter what's going on with me, I'm going to keep moving. Okay. Now we've got the Oracle of the Seven Energies, or the Seven Energies Oracle, something like that. And I don't feel like pulling out the book because I usually try to say exactly what it's called, but trust me, if you go to look it up, you'll find it. Here we have a 41, which is a 5, which is always about change. So this is a higher view. This is looking above. This is rising above, because you have stagnation. You have this sense of overwhelm. You have the sense of, I'm in a situation, I'm not going to stay here. And that's overwhelmingly coming through. So with this higher view, this is about you keeping an even keel, having a different perspective of the situation. You also had not really seeing the treasures, right? Because they're hidden in that very first card there with the other deck. And that's telling me that even though you don't see everything, you are still going to rise above any of the conflicts, because you're going to rise, because not only do you have the strength to do so, which spirit put in you, but spirit and your spiritual team is like, nah, we're not doing this. Okay. Now we have beyond the ordinary. This is a 45, which is a 9. And this is about you stepping beyond the ordinary. You are not ordinary. So you are coming into who you truly are. And you're not ordinary because you feel it in your spirit. And you are stepping into the power of who you are. We've got a 3 here with a 30, and it says shining through. Here we go. This is, oh no, this is not me. Whatever is going on here, this is not me. Whatever has happened in the past does not define me. All of these things are coming through because you are determined. You are determined to shine your light. And so we have here 38, which is an 11. We have endless possibilities, and you see the light coming through. You see how the crown chakra and the third eye even, but more so the crown here, is really, really having communion with spirit at this time, getting messages, getting dreams, getting different things from spirit at this time to assist you, because spirit knows. Spirit put, that your higher self in you, which is tied to spirit. So your higher self is now communicating with you. You are coming into balance in that area as well, because you're like, nah, yeah, I know I'm full of endless possibilities. So I don't know what's going on here, but this is not it. This is not where we're staying. And so we have here, we've got a 15, which is a 6, which is a powerful move. And it takes me right back to this here, too. You're like, no, I'm not staying stagnant. I'm not staying stuck in this situation that I'm in, regardless of whether I contributed, other people contributed. It doesn't matter. I am moving forward. Next, we have 37, another 10 here. So we've got 10, 10. We have the Oracle's gift, because you are a gift. You know you're a gift. You know you're beyond the ordinary. You know you deserve more than what you're getting. Okay. And so you are definitely like, oh no, we're not settling for ordinary. We're not settling anymore, because I can feel it in my spirit that I deserve more. And so we have here a 14, another 5. So you've got 5 5, and you've got 10 10, which to me is 4 5s, right? If you break them all down, they're 5s, and 5s are all about change. So you've got a lot of change going on right now. That's probably why you're feeling so overwhelmed. And then we've got beautiful uncaging. So this is you breaking through. This is the shine through that you had over here as well. But this is who you're going to be when it's all said and done. This is the caterpillar breaking out of the cocoon to be the butterfly. Okay, so you are going to be uncaged. You are not a caged individual. No one is, unless we allow ourselves to be. And so this is you breaking through. This is you saying, no, we're not going out like this. And so here we have number 25, which is a 7. And says birds of a feather. And what this is telling me is that you have your whole spiritual team around you assisting you. You also have other people in your life that are going to be part of your spiritual team, your soul tribe, if you will, like-minded individuals that you are going to be coming into contact with if you don't already know them. And then also you are going to feel at home with them, because you're going to have a like-mindedness. And so that is going to be beautiful. Now we're going to move into the Globe messages. First one here, we have 10th house legacy, cardinal, Saturn, Earth, and we have Capricorn here. So either you have Capricorn in your chart, which is impacting your 10th house, or there's somebody that you have a Capricorn that is involved in this situation in some way, form. Now, what I thought was interesting, we have the next one, draining, soul tie, unbalanced, heartless, cord, cut the cord. So maybe you need to do a cord cutting, and maybe that's part of what's going on now too, is you are cutting the cord from anything that's draining you. You are cutting the cord of anyone who is trying to be heartless, even if they are a soul tie. That has nothing to do with the situation at this point, because now you're feeling like you are being rocked to the root. You feel like you are being pulled up by the root, and having to really go through this metamorphosis, if you will, to come out on the other side, to have this new beginning, and you are going for it. Now we have receipts caught, recording, screenshot. So somebody is caught right now. Somebody has some receipts on a situation. Okay, somebody. There's some shady shit going on. Let's just call it, the way it is. And then we have game over, the verdict. That's where the judgment's coming in, because you called justice. You said something ain't quite right here. There's some bullshit going on here. Let's just be frank, okay? And so you said, nah, this bullshit is over. I'm not playing this game no more. I don't know what's going on here, and I don't really even care to know. It don't even matter, okay? But I'm not playing that game anymore. Now we have the third house here, communicate Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. It says mutable air. So perhaps your communications are being impacted now as well, or a Gemini is involved. We've also got, and this is in the challenge position, so that tells me communication could be impacted right now with that being in the challenge. Also in the challenge position, second house values, Earth fixed Taurus. So again, you have Taurus in your chart, or you are dealing with a Taurus. Next, we have shoot your shot. It says outgoing. Hi, can we talk? What are you doing? I'm sorry. Call, DM, text. So perhaps you're going to receive a call or a text from someone, perhaps this Taurus, this Gemini, or this Capricorn, who wants to talk all of a sudden. Next, we have perhaps reconciliation. We've got union. We've got unbalanced, balanced. If it's unbalanced, we have stubborn, delusional, confusion, grudges, blame, shifting. Balance is communication, supportive, healthy, healing, growth. So you're perhaps thinking about a reconciliation with someone, but it's in the challenge position here, because there's a lot going on here, and I suspect there's a lot you don't know about too. We've got ninth house is impacting the situation. Your beliefs, their beliefs, somebody's beliefs. And we've got Jupiter, and then we also have Sagittarius. So there's a lot of people involved in the situation. And there's definitely something going on here that you are not aware of. Because there's some shady shit going on here. And, you don't want near nickel and the dime. You could care less, because now it's impacting your stability. It's impacting how you live your life. And you don't appreciate that shit. It's rather pissing you off, to be honest with you. And I can feel that energy because I'm a Leo sun. So I know how it is when a Leo gets pissed. We're like, F it. We'll go toe to toe. We don't care. And so you're just feeling like, F the bullshit, because you're not really, that's not who you are. You haven't done anything to deserve the bullshit that's going on in your life right now. Now, don't get me wrong, you have a part in it. We all have a part in things that happen in our life, whether we allowed it, whether we didn't see it, whatever the situation is. But there's some shit going on here. I'm just gonna say it. Now we're gonna move in, we're gonna keep it moving, and we're gonna move into the Renegade Mama Woman Empowerment deck, and I have a lot of female related decks out here. No gender necessary, but I think these were put on my spirit to use because this is a lot about coming into balance within yourself before you're trying to be in a relationship with anyone else. But there's some shady shit going on here. I got to keep saying it because it keeps hitting me all over again. Now, here we are. We have a card of this is you holding on to you, who you know you are. This is affirmations. This is you staying in your power. This is you saying, fuck this shit. Okay, that's what we're saying here, okay? And it says, I am powerful, I am vulnerable, I am strong, I am soft, I am the creator of life, I am intuitive, I am heard, I am seen, I am respected, I lead with my heart, I am woman. This is you standing in your power, 1,000, 1,000, feet to the floor. Okay, you are grounded, you are loved, and you are loving, and you're not going to allow some bullshit to change who you are, but you're not going to stand for it any longer either. Next, we have my connection to earth energy is empowering time in nature, recharges my spirit. So you need to really spend a lot of time grounding at this time to keep an even keel for you, because you are going through a lot emotionally, in intangibly, okay, physically in your 3D world. You are going through a lot, and then you got this other bullshit going on top of it. So your plate is overloaded, just like this picture here with the gentleman with all the books. That's how you're feeling every day. So we've got I honor and care for the great mother goddess earth and celebrate all of the blessings she offers. So again, this is the attitude of gratitude. This is thanking Mother Gaia for all of her blessings to you. And you are very connected to nature. So really spending time in nature, grounding, really, really grounding yourself at this time is very, very important for you. It says, I forgive and release to allow for my own healing. I let karma take care of the details. That's why I say you ain't gonna get caught up in this bullshit. You like, no, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but this is some bullshit and it ain't mine. Okay. And I don't have to wish ill on anybody because I know how it goes. How it goes is you do dirt, you get dirt. You do good, you get good. It's just that simple. So when you want to do things to people and you want to hurt people, you gotta own that when it comes back your way, because the wheel turns for everybody. When we do shit, we get shit back. You know what I'm saying? And so this is the time where you're like, you know what, hands off. Hey, you know, spirit, God, Lord, however you say it, how, you know, whether you pray, whether you meditate, whatever you do, you know, you're saying, okay, spirit, you got this. I don't need to fight this battle. This is your battle. I'm ready. If I need to, I'm ready because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being caught up in some shit that ain't even mine. Okay. Here we are. Everyone has a different path in life, and that's okay. I celebrate uniqueness in my life. So this is telling me that you understand where everybody's coming from. You know, whether that be someone in your life, someone around you, you understand that, you know, each person has to walk their own path. You can't walk it for them. And we have the words I use towards others is a reflection of how I feel about myself. I choose lovingly. And so this is why you don't wish ill on anybody, because you know better. And number two, you know that you yourself have done things, right? So what are you doing casting stones and judgment and everything on everybody else? You don't need to do that. You've been there. Okay, you've been that person, right? And you've learned the lesson of not being that person. So that's why you don't wish ill on people, even if they are doing wrong to you, even if they are doing shit behind your back and they're doing things to you. You like, okay, spirit, I ain't in that. You handle that. And it'll happen just like that. Next we are. I enjoy being active. I move in a way that feels right for my body. So this is about taking care of your body. This is perhaps about doing yoga because that's what she's doing. That's a yoga pose there. But also this is about nourishment. This is about really understanding what your body needs, listening to your body, and honoring your body. You're going to work out. You're going to do yoga. You're going to meditate. You're going to do those things that make you feel good and nourish your body. Next, we have true beauty happens when we heal from within. So this is about you purging. This is about you letting go. This is about you continuing to stand in your strength, owning what you need to own in the situation, whatever it is. Taking accountability for anything that you have done, anything that you need to take accountability for, whether you didn't see something, whether you did. You know, whatever the case may be, you are fully aware now. You're like, oh no, I understand. I had a part in this just like anyone else, you know, and so I need to own my part. I need to handle my shit, right? Okay, because we all got shit, right? We all got shit about us, right? So that is you being accountable to yourself and learning, right? Right back here. Now we have I glow with good energy. So this is about you staying positive vibes, holding it, 10 toes down, staying grounded, staying positive, using your affirmations, doing what you need to do, what you know to do at this time to keep yourself in peace, in joy, in love, even though you know there's some shit going on. Okay. Now we have I allow all emotions to move freely through me. Again, that purge, right? And you understand with this purge, you're going to close out things, you're going to release things, and you are going to step into your new beginning. You are going to rise to the occasion, if you will. Now, let's go ahead and get into your positive vibe messages. The first one we have here is water. Drink more water. Proper hydration calms your body. It also increases your intuition. So this is where we had the intuition card come out a few times. And this is where your intuition is going to start flowing more, because you are going to be increasing in your gifts as you move through future days and weeks and months. And so you need to be staying hydrated. Again, that's part of taking care of your body. Next, we have food. What you eat affects your vibration. Today, pay attention to what you are eating. Eat more fruits, vegetables, veggies, good, healthy, from the earth nutrition. Receive the high vibes from Mother Earth. Feel the high vibes from Mother Earth and give thanks. So, again, what you're putting in your body is also impacting this energy that you're in too. So, being aware of that. Body movement, again, we've talked about that. So exercise, moving your body, dancing to music that you like, just having a good time, moving that energy around, okay, so it can get out of you and move, okay. Moving your body dissipates stagnant energy. We talked about stagnation, and increases your vibration. Walk, run, swim, dance, and any type of movement, just do it, okay. Next we have say to yourself, it is easy to vibrate at my highest level. Every day I get better and better at it. But you do have to work at it, because if you allow yourself, you can very easily slide into negative vibes, because you're picking up other people's energy, and this energy isn't your energy. But if you don't get it off of you, it can settle, and you can feel all these emotions and all the stuff that ain't yours. Okay. Next, we have laughter. Laughter instantly shifts a situation or environment to a higher vibration. Hang out with kids, watch a comedy, or just start laughing. If nothing else, start with a smile. So even small steps, right? A smile, watch something that makes you laugh, all of that. Now we have grounding. We've talked about grounding a number of times already. It says ground yourself while standing. Bring your attention to the bottom of your feet and feel the connection with the earth. While sitting, bring your attention to the bottom of on the chair and feel the weight of your body supported there. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, allow your thoughts, tensions, and discomforts to flow down your body and into the earth to be recycled. I also like to take spiritual showers, spiritual baths. And as you're in the water, whether you're stepping into the bathtub or you're in the shower, as the water hits your body, you just do the intention that everything negative is being cleared off of your body. Same thing as you go into the bathtub, same thing. Now we have humanity. Step away from electronics. No cell phones, no video games, no nothing. Just be human. So this is about not allowing the energy of the world by use of these electronics to keep pulling and tugging on your energy. That's what I'm getting there. Belly breathing magic. Place your hands on the sides of your rib cage. Take 3 slow breaths, pushing your ribs into your hands. Follow the movement of your breath with your hands. Notice the change in your body. So this is about, again, paying attention to your body and how you can regulate and manage your stress by doing some of these breathing exercises, by meditating, by dancing, by moving that energy, okay? By using water also, whether you drink it and again, because as you urinate or you release that water out of your body, that's also cleansing in its way too. We have pause. Hesitate before speaking. Is the next thing you're about to say helpful? Will it lower or raise your vibration? So again, thinking before you talk out of turn. Again, it's really all about, how do you want to carry yourself in the world? Do you want to continue to be loving, or do you want to start, allowing the situation or the chaos around you to impact who you are? And as a Leo, you don't do that. As a Leo, you stand in your strength, and you watch your mouth, because you can cut very quickly. We've got animals. Animals are always at a high vibration. They are not concerned with life's details. So hold your cat or dog. Talk to your bird or guinea pig. Learn from them. If you don't have a pet, then borrow a neighbor's. So this is understanding the unconditional love that pets have for you. Like I have a dog, Twilight, and Twilight, I could step outside for 3 seconds, come back in, and I will be greeted like I've been gone 5 years. So that's the unconditional love that animals have for you. So you're really stepping into that energy is beautiful. And then we talked about affirmations, but here it is again. So you've got a lot of repeating messages in your positive vibes or high vibe messages as well. It says we all run negative tapes in our head. Change the tape by telling yourself positive stories. I am an amazing person. I love my life. Good luck follows me. I embrace my magnificence. I am a high vibrational being. I create affirming thoughts. I deserve love. I am joyful. I am beautiful. I have abundance of self-worth. So again, having affirmations and using them on a regular, okay, to keep your vibration high. Now, the last deck we're going to look at is the, what is this one? Okay, it's the High Tribe Oracle. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle these, get you some closing out messages. But Leo, stay true to yourself. Don't allow somebody else or a situation, whether it's energies from other people being thrown at you, things that people are doing behind your back, any of that, whatever's going on, they always say, whatever's done in the dark will come to light, and it will. You don't have to wish ill on anybody because that's not who you are anyway. So you are going to go ahead and stand in your truth, stay true to yourself, handle your business, and you're going to keep moving forward. You're going to let spirit handle the rest. And that's where that's going to stay. We'll go ahead and get a couple more shuffles in, and then I think we'll be ready. Okay, we got one more. Even though I said a couple, I know that was 3, but you know, you gotta listen to what Spirit says. So, okay. Spirit, go ahead and give me some messages for Leo, please. Give me some messages for Leo. Okay. Go ahead and give me any others, please. Go ahead and have them fall out or flip over just like you did those. Thank you. Yeah, they're trying to come out. What are the messages for Leo, please? Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. Okay. Last go around. Anything else? Okay. Anything else? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and try to put these in the semblance of order. If these come in from the upside down, I'm still going to read them upside up, but it'll tell me, you know, where we're falling out with it. Okay, so the first one we have here is Stargazer. This is about keeping your hopes, dreams alive. This is about going outside at night. And this is also about stargazing. This is about understanding how grateful you are for not only all that you have currently, but all that you're going to have. You're going to put your hopes, wishes, and dreams out there. You're going to bring them to fruition. And also, while you're out there stargazing, this is you communing, your communion with spirit as well. Next, we have strategy. Again, you've got a strategy. You know what you're going to do. And this is a 10. Let's see what number this was. This was a 7, and this is a 10. We've got balance. We've talked about that a few times. So this is about you coming into balance. Remember the 1 foot in, the 1 foot out card, straddling both worlds, okay? So really, really getting your balance as you move forward, taking the right steps, being spirit-led. You see how her eyes are closed, but her you know, third eye is wide. Her hands are receiving. She is just full of receiving mode, possibly even channeling with messages from spirit at this time. We've got Freedom Goddess. And I love this card because it's an 11 for one, which is a master number. But the other thing too is that you have that beautiful uncaging. That card says to me the same thing this says to me. You're not going to be caged. You're not going to be caged by circumstances, people, or anything else. And so therefore you are going to walk forward courageously as who you are, authentically, full of possibility in any direction you want to take. We've got 26, the artist's way. This is your creative, your passion. This is who you are. This is the only way you know how to be, because you only know how to be yourself. You only know how to express the way that you express. You can't be anybody else. So the artist's way is your natural way, your passionate, creative way. And this is an 8. Next, we have Stop and Smell the Roses. To me, this is the DNA of flowers is the language of God. This is understanding the beauty around you. This is also being thankful. This is being so very humbled by all that you have in your life. But also, more so than that, it's about enjoyment of the journey and really, really stopping to enjoy the moment, staying in the moment, enjoying the now. Now we have All the World's a Stage. Again, this is about the limitless possibilities over your life. You can go in any direction you want, and you know that. You know you are not meant to be ordinary. Just ain't gonna happen for you like that. You know that. You feel it. And this is a 4. Again, we talked about moving forward. You see the gold there. This is about having all your wishes, hopes, and dreams come through. This is gold to me is abundance. Okay. And so this is about you understanding you are meant for what you want. You've put your desires out there. You're doing the work. You've been doing the work. You're going to continue to do the work. Okay. Next, we've got peace on earth because you walk in peace and love. No matter what people do to you, you walk in forgiveness. You walk in peace. You walk in love. And you want nothing but the best for yourself and for others, regardless of how they treat you. Now we've got woman in the moon. This is again to me you using the moon's energy, understanding how your energy flows with the moon's energy. And so this is you about also appreciating your relationship with nature, your relationship to the night, because you have a special relationship there too. Now we've got the flower of life, which is 36, which is a 9, and that was in the reverse. And so really sort of struggling to feel like you're the flower of life right now, the flower of creativity, right? Because of all that you're going through. But you're getting back to who you are, so you're not worried. We've got 22, the journey. This is understanding the journey, understanding the duality of the journey, understanding that it's one step at a time sometimes. It's also without you knowing always where you're going to go, because you see, you have the dark here and then you come into the light. That's the journey. You start out in the dark, not knowing where you're going to go, and then spirit lights your path. Then you can see. And so this is about lighting the path. This is about shining your light, and also spirit assisting you in that area. We've got the bridge. Remember, straddling between worlds. So you are building the bridge because you're like, nah, I can do this. I can balance this out. And this is a 5. So this is about change. Okay. And so that she's standing in the middle of the bridge. She is standing in the middle of the bridge, understanding that she is going to bring both worlds together. She's going to have both. And here we have lifetimes of lessons. And this is a 39, which is a 12, which equals a 3. Again, a lot of night imagery for you. So this tells me that you probably have a lot of moon. Your moon sign is probably a moon sign that's related. I'm not saying this the right way, but you are very, very, very much in tune with the moon cycles, is what I'm getting there, because you've had a lifetime of lessons. So this isn't your first rodeo. This isn't the first time you've been through some shit. Okay. And this won't be the last, because we're all on a journey, but you are learning. You are learning, and you are going to keep it moving regardless of what happens, right? And so, Leo, I love you. Again, I'm a Leo sun, so I understand better than you think I do. And I really, really, truly wish you the best. Keep your head up. Make sure you're staying true to yourself. Make sure you're not acting out of character, and allowing anyone or anything to pull you out of who you know to yourself to be, which is a powerful, beautiful, loving individual. You are the sun, okay? You can't get any better than the sun, okay? So much love and light, Leos, Lady T.